I don't have big stress. I have artisanal stress. Microbrewed anxiety so tiny it competes in the Tiny Triggers Olympics. And the gold medal event is my microwave stuck on 00:01 like it's holding the door for time itself. When that 1 second just sits there, my nervous system is like, is this a cliffhanger? Is the lasagna about to reveal it was my father the whole time? I can't leave it, I can't. So I've developed a ritual, very official. I do a pardoning ceremony, tap stop 3 times like I'm knighting a Hot Pocket. Rise, Sir Lunch. Then I whisper, you're free now. And I swear when I clear that second, I feel it in my soul. My inner weather changes from scattered panic to mostly calm with a chance of snacks. I have 100 of these because the universe loves to play Jenga with my calm. Like a crooked picture frame at a stranger's house, I'm trying to be normal. No, but the right side is leaning like it's auditioning to be Pisa. So I fake sneeze with purpose, achoo, and use the head whip to line it up, as if my skull is a laser level. Then I politely bless myself so no one suspects I just emotionally renovated their living room. That's when I realize my anxiety isn't a villain. It's a tiny overachiever, like a hummingbird that thinks it's in charge of the wind. The phone battery thing? Oh, that's my heptathlon. Phone at 2%, social battery at 98. Apparently I'm fine, my phone is not. So I plug in the phone and put myself in airplane mode. I stand by a window for better reception, hands at my sides like an obedient flight attendant for my own brain. And it's soothing. Like, ladies and gentlemen, we know you have many options for spiraling. Thank you for choosing this meltdown. I breathe deep, tighten the imaginary seatbelt, and when a thought tries to recline into my personal space, I press the call button and request pretzels. Group texts are another event. 10 people, 1 plan, and the only response is that passive-aggressive thumbs up. The thumbs up is the oatmeal of communication. Technically food, emotionally beige. So I counter the chaos with a slideshow. Yes, a real presentation titled, Why a Clap Emoji Would Have Served Us Better, including pie charts, because stress loves pie. And a conclusion slide that just says, choose joy. And one person writes back, laughing out loud, and I feel whole again. That's the theme. I don't rage, I ritualize. I make tiny temples out of nonsense. Music? Oh, music is where the universe really messes with me. I'll be buttering toast, feeling stable, and suddenly my shuffle gives me a full orchestra like I'm spreading dairy on the bow of the Titanic. I'm like, why is Gustav Mahler here at breakfast? That's when I switch to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration weather radio. That calm voice droning, barometric pressure is steady, and my heart is like, thank you, local cloud gentlemen. There's something healing about weather language. It's just feelings with a map. A front of mild competence moving in from the west with scattered confidence. I call it barometric neutrality, a zero-gravity chamber for my brain. The funny part is these coping moves do actually work, not because they're logical, but because they give my panic a job. Anxiety is an intern. Keep it busy, and suddenly it doesn't have time to set the copier on fire. And look, I'm not alone. We all have that one tiny thing. You might be a notifications at 199 unread person. I see the red dot and my soul yells, pay the bill. Or maybe your stress is a calendar invite that says, quick chat, nothing else. Quick chat is just surprise quiz with a latte. So I turn my micro-anxiety into an actual decathlon. I'm training, stretching the sigh muscles. Event 1, the microwave pardon. 3 taps, knight the snack, whisper freedom. Event 2, the frame sneeze. Load, aim, achoo, align. Event 3, personal airplane mode by the window. Seat backs upright, tray table of emotions locked. Event 4, the group text deck. Title, agenda, call to action, and an appendix of acceptable emojis. Event 5, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration reset, barometric lullaby until the butter calms down. It sounds silly, but it's oddly tender, because none of this is about control, it's about care. The world is loud, so I make my rituals small. I don't need a bigger life, I just need smaller alarms. My favorite misdirection is how my brain negotiates. If I leave a second on the microwave, it's haunted. If I clear it, I've vanquished a ghost, and also, I'm a responsible adult. These are the stakes, folks. And the frame thing? I got bold. One time, it was really crooked at a friend of a friend's dinner party, so I engineered a triple sneeze combo move, achoo, 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 that straightened the frame, snuffed out a candle, and realigned my aura. People clapped, but I played it off like allergies. I know some of you are thinking, Ash, maybe meditate. I do. I meditate aggressively. My mantra is barometric neutrality. I visualize the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration guy reading my feelings. An Ash advisory is in effect until I finish this bagel. The best part of these odd little fixes is they make room for sweetness. When I clear the clock, I remember there's pie to eat with friends. When I align the frame, I see the photo inside it. A beach day I forgot to count as a win. And when the group chat finally switches from thumbs up to the clap emoji, that's community. That's us communicating like synchronized swimmers. It's silly, but it's shared. And shared silly is just love with better timing. Even my airplane mode ritual is a hug in disguise. It's me telling me, hey, sit by the window, look at the sky, you're still on board. So yeah, my stress is tiny, but it's spirited. It shows up wearing a headband and a laminated badge. And I show up too, with ridiculous ceremonies that are really just permission slips to be human for a second. If tonight gets loud, I'll be fine. First, I'll pardon the microwave, sneeze the universe straight, stand by the window in personal airplane mode, present why we clap, then let the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration tuck my toast into barometric neutrality. Because around here, even 1 second counts when you use it to come back to yourself.